The whole division is just kind of in turmoil right now.
Right.
The Chicago Bears, though, their first pick, they traded up. They had a quarterback on the board that they wanted to go get, and I think it's an improvement over anything that they had and anything that they've had in a long time.
I'm so ready for this.
Do you have the dun 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 button?
We don't have one of those.
All right, do something close
We'll add it to the list.
Do something close to it.
Jason, whatever the one that was like.
The scary one?
Yeah.
That has to be at least one letter grade higher than you thought it was going to be.
Wow.
It is. It's much higher than I thought it was going to be because as much as you have panned the Justin Fields pick, I thought it was going to be a solid D.
And I don't like it.
I did.
And I'm not going to lie, I don't like it. I don't like that you traded up for Justin Fields. I don't like that you allowed Matt Nagy to do it. There's one caveat. And there's one caveat, and I'm riding with this grade at this on the pretense of what I'm getting ready to say is right. Matt Nagy is much safer than I thought he was.
Huh.
That's the one caveat. If you fire him 5 games into the season, D minus. It goes right back to that because you allowed somebody that you had on the hot seat to alter your future draft capital. You're going to install an offense with him, and then he's going to have to learn another one in a year. Mm-hmm. That has a recipe for bad disaster written all over it. Now, if you believe more in Matt Nagy, which by this you have to, you have to or you're morons. Right. I don't know which one it is.
Right. What franchise is going to allow you to give up future first-round draft picks?
I know a franchise that did that. I know a franchise that allowed a GM to do that and then fired him 2 weeks after the draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi. You want to know what happened to Sam Darnold? That.
Welcome to being a Jets fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of, is that Ryan Pace is on unsteady footing, Matt Nagy's on unsteady footing, and you're going to have Justin Fields learn 2 offenses in 2 years because that's not a recipe for success.
And they go out and they go 2-4 and they're fired after week 6, and then it's just like
Patrick Holt and my wife in the comments just killing it. Tank's always looking for a hard day.
Oh.
Good for you. I love you people so much.
Wow. I thought we were tighter than that, Amy.
Oh,
Patrick Holt did. Patrick Holt said the same. They said the same thing at the same time.
I don't expect anything less than Patrick. But I'm a little disappointed. Anyhow, after the Justin Fields, I thought the Justin Fields pick was what they had to do. They had to go out and get a quarterback, and they did it.
I have to say this about Justin Fields. I don't know how his game plays in Chicago. I don't like that they cut his left tackle the minute the draft was over.
Yeah.
I don't see Tevin Jenkins as a left tackle. I never did. I saw him as a right tackle. I said, how many times did I say that in the pre-draft process? This has nothing to do with the Bears. This is not a shot at them. This is, you took a combination of players here that terrify me. Mm-hmm. Now, with that being said, is he better than Andy Dalton? 100%.
Yeah.
I can't talk out of both sides of my mouth and say, just ride with Andy Dalton when I've been killing it all offseason. If you've got to have a better quarterback back than that.
Yeah.
Well, you managed to get the one quarterback you could get that was better than that. Do I love the fit, and do I absolutely see a potential that this goes historically badly? Yes. Yes, I do.
Tevin Jenkins in the second round, their best pick by far of the draft.
I love that pick. I just don't love that they plan on playing him at left tackle.
Right.
Now, he is a bully of an offensive tackle, and you know what? Maybe with the correct coaching, he can be. I did not see that. I did not see a left tackle on film with him. Mm-hmm. They did. And I'll be honest with you, I like the Larry Borum pick, too. I think Larry Borum can be a starting tackle in this league. I said that on draft day.
Yes, you did.
I mean, I like that from 217 to 228, within 11 picks, they picked up Khalil Herbert, Daz Newsome, and Thomas Graham Jr. I mean, that's 3 quality picks in the 6th round. It's
Khalil Herbert is the second best running back on this team.
Yeah.
And you got him at 633.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
The only thing that I didn't like about their draft was I would have liked to see them go after some wide receivers higher in the draft. Because if you're going to have a young quarterback, you need to give him weapons to throw to. He's got Allen Robinson. You got him Daz Newsome, who I like.
And Darnell Mooney and Anthony Miller.
Yeah.
And I still believe I got news for you. First of all, this team's going to be running more two tight end sets than you think.
Cole Kmet's going
to do something. With Jimmy Graham, and I almost called him Jeremy Greene, for the love of God. I got 2 more days, and I am on vacation for 4 days. I like Cole Kmet. I think they're going to run more 2 tight end sets. I think you're going to see more of Khalil Herbert than you think you will. I think they're going to run the ball a lot, trying to make this easy for Justin Fields. I don't hate it. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted to hate it, and I thought I was gonna.
Yeah.
And when I set out to do grades, I was like, it started at a D, and it actually got higher than this. I had to step back a step and go, just remember it's Justin Fields. Remember it's Justin Fields. It's the guy that you had at 5 among the quarterbacks. Just remember that.
See, there is some sanity creeping into that brain of yours. I like it.
He's still my 5th quarterback. Do I need to pull up that list of 5th quarterbacks in the draft again?
No, you don't need to pull up that list of 5th quarterbacks. We all know the history of it, but never mind. We're not getting into it.
Weren't no fun. They weren't good. You ought not have done that. What'd they kill Justin for?